Good afternoon and welcome to my channel. Today I would like to share with you my Astrophytum myriostigma. It is in bloom and it is beautiful, isn't it? Actually, all flowers are beautiful. There are no flowers that are not beautiful, but this one is beautiful too, and I am sharing it with you. It is open today, so this is what is special about it. There is another flower bud here, so it will open eventually, maybe next week. Okay, and this Astrophytum myriostigma has 4 ribs, which is unusual. A regular Astrophytum myriostigma should have 5 ribs, so it is quite uncommon, but it's not very, very rare, but it must be a mutation or something. This is not a regular Astrophytum myriostigma. It is in bloom, but the flower will only be open for a day. It opened a few hours ago in the afternoon, and it will close for the night. It will open tomorrow as well, but it will not be as widely open as today. And yesterday, if you remember, I showed you this Astrophytum. This is Astrophytum capricorna variety Crassyspinoides, and look, it's not open anymore. It's not blooming anymore because cacti have only flowers that are open for a day, sometimes for 2 days, and only during the time when their pollinators are active. So whatever is pollinating this Astrophytum, and all Astrophytums actually, is active in the afternoon, because the flowers open in the afternoon and close for the night. And this is because the flowers are huge and create a huge surface area through which water can evaporate, and the cacti cannot just afford to have a flower open for longer than that. It's just a price they need to pay. They have showy flowers. They have flowers that are easily noticeable by the pollinators. But the price for it is that they can be open only for a very, very brief time. It is a strategy that cacti have. Other succulents have small flowers that are open for a very long time. For example, euphorbias. Completely different strategies when it comes to blooming. They have flowers with no petals, some nectar. They are open for a very long time because they don't create surface area through which water can be wasted. Okay? However, the body of the plant is not really co-evolving with the pollinator. It is co-evolving with the conditions in which the plant grows. So the body of a euphorbia and a body of a cactus and a body for any succulent for that matter is very similar. Reduced surface area, sometimes very often, just like in case of cacti, no leaves through which water can evaporate. Okay, so a flower is following different strategies, evolutionary strategies, than the body of the plant. Okay? In order for a cactus to bloom, a cactus needs to undergo a rest period, and this plant was in a very cold basement without any water throughout the winter. And now, when it's outside, when it's very hot and sunny and the days are long, and it's quite rainy, even though it is often sunny and hot, it is raining often as well. And if it's not raining, I water this plant quite abundantly. Cacti, when it's hot and sunny, they don't mind water. On the contrary, they like it a lot. They will survive without it, or they will survive not being watered regularly. By regularly, I mean about once a week. But when it's raining, it is lately especially much more often than that. They don't mind it. Except the substrate needs to be very porous, so the water is not stagnant around the roots. And also it is important when watering the cacti, it is important to make sure that water penetrates till the bottom of the pot, because here at the bottom and all around the pot there are hair roots, very delicate roots that actually are sucking the water up, that are collecting the water. So if they are left dry for a long time, they will just die, and then the plant will need to develop new roots again, and it is a big stress for the plant. Okay, so this is my cactus. This is Astrophytum myriostigma, and I'm so happy it is in bloom. I really am excited. Whenever something blooms, whenever there is a flower, I get very excited about it. And I hope you see why. I hope you see why. Thank you very much for watching this video. Have a great rest of the day.